Welcome to The Explainer. So, you're an entrepreneur. You know the dream, right? Build a successful business and maybe, just maybe, get your life back. But what if that very success is what's trapping you? Well, today we're diving into the book Scale to find a roadmap that helps you build a business that actually serves you, not the other way around. I mean, does this quote hit home for you? I'm willing to put in the work. I just need the right roadmap. That's the voice of pretty much every business owner I know. You're working your tail off, but you just feel stuck. So what does that roadmap even look like?
Well, that feeling of being stuck, it actually has a name. The authors call it the self-employment trap. And it all starts with asking yourself one really tough question. Does your business own you?
Let's look at this story about a guy named Tom. On paper, his business was a huge success. But in reality, he was working 80-hour weeks, totally burnt out, and basically a ghost in his own family's life. And this is the painful truth. His success was just proof that he was deep in the trap.
So here it is, the official definition. You're in the trap when your business only works because you work. You're the one making every call, landing every deal, doing all the important stuff. You've become the bottleneck. And the more you grow, the tighter the trap gets. And here's the crazy part, the real paradox. Your own hard work, the very thing you think is building the business, is actually making the problem worse. The more you do yourself, the more the business needs you. So how on earth do you break that cycle? You need a whole new game plan. You need an escape plan.
And that escape plan has a name, the Level 3 Roadmap. And look, this isn't about some minor tweaks to your schedule. This is about completely transforming what's become a high-stress job back into a real, actual business. The roadmap itself is pretty straightforward. You start at Level 1, right? The chaos of a startup. Then, a lot of people make it to Level 2, where the business works, but it's totally reliant on them. Now this is the danger zone. This is where most people get stuck forever. The real goal, the destination, is Level 3, a business that can scale and run without you. Okay, so how in the world do you build that Level 3 business? Well, it all starts with creating a foundation that's strong enough to stand on its own.
I love this metaphor. Think of it like a three-legged stool. The first leg is your systems. That's how you capture all your company's secret sauce. The second leg is your team, leveraging the brains and time of other people. And the third leg is your controls. These are like the guardrails that keep everything on track. If you're missing even one of those legs, the whole thing just topples over.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. Systems? That sounds like you're trying to replace people. But the authors make it really clear. It's the exact opposite. Good systems don't replace your team, they empower them. They give them the playbook to win over and over again.
All right, so once you have that internal foundation nice and stable, it's time to turn your focus outward. To really scale, you have to get obsessed with one question. Why do your customers really buy from you? This quote from Jeff Hoffman's time in the music business is just perfect. He says, nobody ever woke up wanting a CD, a little piece of plastic. They woke up wanting to hear their favorite song, like right now. The music industry sold the plastic, but Apple, they sold the right now. That is such a huge lesson. Don't ever confuse your product with the outcome the customer is actually buying.
So that brings the question back to you. Why do your customers really buy from you? What job are they hiring your product to do? Is it for convenience, for status, for peace of mind? I guarantee you the answer is almost never the physical thing you're selling. So, you've built your stable foundation, you truly understand your customer, and all of this hard work leads to the biggest payoff of all, getting your life back. The book makes a really bold promise. It says you can get back at least 8 hours every single week, and not by working longer or harder, but by completely changing how you spend your time.
The tool you use for this is called the Time Value Matrix. It's basically the 80-20 rule on steroids. It forces you to get brutally honest about where your hours are actually going and which of your activities are really truly making a difference.
And when most owners do this exercise, the results are, well, they're kind of shocking. For most, a massive 80% of their time gets eaten up by these low-value D activities, the busy work. That leaves just a tiny sliver of time for the A and B stuff that actually grows the company. So what do you do about all that
D time. You attack it with the simple but honestly ruthless system, the 4 Ds. For every single low-value task, you ask, can I just delete it? Can I delegate it? Can I defer it? Or, and this is the most powerful one, can I design it out of my life with a system so it never comes back again?
And that's really the whole thing. When you combine that stable, three-legged stool foundation with a laser focus on your customer and a ruthless strategy for your time, that's when you finally get what you wanted in the first place, a valuable company that gives you growth and freedom.
So, we'll just leave you with this final thought. Building a scalable business isn't really about getting your time back. It's about what you do with that freedom once you have it. So what would you create? What would you build? What would you explore if your business simply didn't need you every single day?